Hi, I'm Jacqueline Sheehan. This is Beth Filson, and we're here to talk about Writers' Night Out, sponsored by Straw Dog Writers Guild. We have been offering open mic with featured readers in Northampton and East Hampton, Massachusetts since 2013. And we have had 1,440 readers. Each person gets to read for 5 minutes. We pull their names out of a hat in the most democratic way possible. And we've also had 110 featured readers who are writers who have had a book or something published within the last 2 years. Beth, what has it been like for you at Writers' Night Out?
Well, Writers' Night Out has been incredibly important to me. It was probably the first contact I had with the writing community when I moved to East Hampton, and it returned me to my own writing.
And at one point you were driving from Boston.
Yeah, so Writers' Night Out is, you have this 5 minutes at the open mic if your name is called, and for 5 minutes there's a light shining on you, and the whole room is listening to what you have created. And for me, that was life-saving. So I had this really technical job in Boston that I was coming back and forth from East Hampton to Boston 3 times a week, and on Tuesdays I was in Boston, and I remember always being just so worried that I wouldn't be able to get to, at that time we were at the 11s, weren't we?
That's where we were first. We were at the 11s, then the basement,
Then Zoom.
then Zoom, then in East Hampton in Big Bear Books,
And then finally at Forbes Library.
where we are today, Forbes Library, the first Tuesday of every month from 6 to 8.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So you are an author, successful author, but you also read at the open mic, and I am very curious about how that has impacted your writing experience or your writing process.
The reason that we started Writers' Night Out is for community with writers.
To create community.
To create community. We sit at our little homes and write and sweat and procrastinate and do all
Be
kinds
all
of
afraid of people
be
and
afraid
being
of
out
people,
in public.
yeah,
And
forget to take showers,
Mhm.
but now at Writers' Night Out, we have a place to be. And being up there sharing my work, I always say at the end of the open mic, if you heard something you liked, tell the writer about it. And man, it feels great when one person comes up to you and says,
I really liked your work.
I really liked your work.
I have a story about Jacqueline. She so intimidated me when I was first starting. It was like, there's an author speaking to me. She cozies up and she goes, I really liked your work. And it would be like, it meant so much. But I think what really meant a lot to me is that Jacqueline had not created Writers' Night Out for those writers who hadn't made it yet. She was creating Writers' Night Out for all of us. And so when your name was called and you were reading at the open mic, you were just as much a part of this community as, you were a peer within this community.
And just as nervous when I get up to read at Writers' Night Out, when my name is pulled, my heart is going brrrr, like that. And my hands shake a little when I'm reading. I don't even know why, because everyone out there is so supportive.
Absolutely, even the poets.
Even the poets.
I do have well, I guess I do have a question for you. Did you imagine that Writers' Night Out would be as successful as it is?
Oh, we didn't know. We didn't know if it would be successful. I mean, the first night at the 11s, I had no idea if anybody would come. We put an ad in the paper. We, told our friends, our writer friends, and I was there like this, like no one's gonna come, no one's gonna come. And all the writers came. All the writers came. So, have we said everything?
Not at all, but I think our time is up.
Oh yes, we have less than 5 minutes. That's
May-
the rule.
Maybe invite folks to Writers Night Out, whether you're a writer or a listener or somebody that might have something that you want to read off your phone or memorize.
Yeah, sometimes we have somebody sing a song.
Yeah, we even had somebody do a 5 minutes performance. So all of the creativity that's out there, welcome to Writers Night Out.
That's it.
That's it.